Today, I'm going to motivate you to lock in harder than you've ever locked in before. Be so incredibly productive as Elle Woods was when Warner told her that she was not smart enough for law school. You remember that scene of Legally Blonde? Yep. I am going to light the fire within you that is going to make you work as hard as she was hustling in that scene. Here is how to be incredibly productive, just like Elle Woods, and prove them all wrong. Hey girl, what's up? I'm on a mission to transform your life and help you become the hottest, healthiest, happiest woman alive, okay? And I'm gonna help you do it. I'm truly gonna get you there, okay? Here's the deal. Every single Tuesday, I release a weekly self-improvement, motivating, glow-up video to inspire you to become your best self, okay? But we do things a little bit different over here. Throughout my videos, I give you something called It Girl Action Steps, which basically are weekly challenges. I want you to write down as you listen to these videos and follow, commit to doing them for 7 days until you come back to next week's video. And if you do that, if you follow these It Girl Action Steps, I promise you, in 30 days, you'll be a better you. In 60 days, you'll be a whole new you. And in 365 days, you will be completely recognizable, okay? Are you ready to get up and glow? I sure as heck am. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Here is how to shock them all and achieve literally anything that you set your mind to. Number one, I want you to use doubt as fuel. Look, those moments where either you have doubts or somebody else is doubting you or questioning you in life, there's two decisions you can make, okay? You can crumble. You can go and say, poor me, I'm never gonna be good enough, you're right, I'm never gonna be able to make it, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough. Or you can go and use it as motivation to be like, no, I can do it. I know I can do it. It might not be easy. I might fall flat in my face 1 time and 2 times, 3 times, whatever, but I'm gonna keep going, keep getting back up, keep learning and improving until I get there. So gosh darn it, I will have what I want. I know I can do it. I can feel it in my soul. And you can use it as motivation. All of those doubts, all of those haters, all of the people betting against you, you will prove them wrong. And you can use that moment in your head where you're like, oh yeah, look at me, I did it, I'm here now, as motivation to get you through all the hard times that will happen in the pursuit of your dream life. Be like Elle Woods, who chose the second option. She literally had her boyfriend break up with her, tell her she wasn't smart enough and not the type of girl he wanted to marry, and she would never be able to do anything. Be like Elle Woods. Elle Woods chose the second option. Warner literally told her to her face that like she's not smart enough to be able to do what she wanted, to get into Harvard Law, and she was like, okay, bet, watch me, and look what she did. Learn to use the doubt from other people as motivation to drive you even further, to motivate you even more. Because not only now are you working towards the dream life, the thing that you want so badly, but you're also working to prove them all wrong, because that's an amazing feeling in itself as well. So, as an It Girl action step, next time you have someone who doubts you or says a backhanded comment, even if it's you who is doubting your own capabilities in yourself, I want you to take a hot second there and reflect on. And I want you to decide how you're going to prove them or yourself wrong through actions, not words, okay? We're not in the business of fighting or explaining or proving our worth to anybody or why we think we are good enough to do things, to achieve things. No, they're gonna doubt you. Let them doubt you, let them gossip, let them say what they want to say. You focus on you, you stay in your own lane, you just keep running towards that goal, girl. Keep working, keep moving forward, period. Now look, as an element of this It Girl action step, I would love for you to be like, every time someone doubts you and you doubt yourself, just like say, no, I'm proving them wrong, and then keep on going. But the reality is, sometimes that's easier said than done. So I really want to help you. I actually want to change your life and make you, transform you into the hottest, healthiest, happiest version of yourself. The next time someone doubts you or you doubt yourself and you know that you should keep moving forward, but you kind of are in your feels about it, okay? I want you to visualize you winning, like the Elle Woods moment when she graduated from, like the end of the movie of Legally Blonde, where she graduates, she's about to get proposed to, and where is Warner? We don't know. We don't know him. He is non-existent. He's an afterthought at that point in her story, okay? I want you to just visualize yourself winning and really have a heart to heart and be like, no, I can do it. Don't let someone tear you down or install fear into your mind that will delay that will prevent you from achieving your dreams, okay? That can be way easier said than done. So again, when you get to that point where you're down on yourself, or even you hit to the point where you start doubting yourself, prove yourself wrong. Be like, no. I see it. I have my vision. Go back to that vision in your head. Every time somebody doubts you or you doubt yourself, just visualize you living your dream, you achieving it, you having that Elle Woods moment where you're like, look what I've done, okay? And that will help motivate you even more. Step number 2 is, of course, to get crystal clear on your goal. Elle Woods wasn't just like, okay, I just want to get into some school and study something to prove that I'm a smart girl. No. She was like, no, I want to get into Harvard Law School and become a lawyer. If you want to be productive, if you want to log in, if you want to achieve anything you set your mind to, prove them all wrong, you need to know what you're trying to prove in the first place. And again, you shouldn't lock in and work so hard to prove that you're good enough to somebody else. But an element that I don't necessarily love about Legally Blonde is I fear that Elle never really wanted to be a lawyer until this whole thing happened to her. And look, we love the movie and I'm not going to critique it, but I don't want you making that mistake that she did, okay? We're not going to go choose our career occupation based on some man. I mean, it worked out for her in the end, but that might not necessarily work out for you, okay? Whatever you want, get clear on it and make sure you're making that decision for yourself, girl. And once you figure out what you want, again, the more clear you are on your goals and planning out how you are going to actually achieve them, the more likely you will be to actually being successful. Think of a goal as like wanting to go on a road trip and like you choosing your destination, and that is that, okay? The roadmap to your success is you like getting the car, filling up the car with gas, buying a GPS, putting the destination into the GPS, getting going and driving that car. And of course, you're gonna have detours. Sometimes you'll take a wrong turn. You're gonna have to stop. You're gonna have to refuel, okay? That is life. But you're gonna get to your destination, but you never will unless you get clear on how you're gonna get there and plan out all of the materials, the time spent, everything needed to be able to achieve your goal. So as your It Girl action step, I want you to pick what you want to work on, what you would want to achieve so badly, girl. And if you've been around with me for a long time, you already know what I'm about to say. Comment it down below if you already know what I'm about to tell you. And it's about to take your goal and break it down into micro level goals, okay? How are you going to achieve that? Through weekly action that you can check off. And as a secondary girl action step, I want you to make these goals visible. I love a good vision board. Sometimes, on a monthly basis, refresh it up. Freshen it up to make you more excited, or go and like write your goals down on a sticky note and put it somewhere you're gonna see every day. Like, I don't care. Something that motivates you, something that inspires you, make it aesthetic, make it fun, okay? This, chapter number 3, this is gonna be your focus girl era. You are gonna lock in harder than you've ever locked in before so you can prove them all wrong, and again, or just reach your dreams for you, of course. Elle completely rebranded her life around her goal because she knew that that was necessary to achieve it, okay? She implemented all of these new healthy habits to ensure that she would be able to get the grades required to get into law school. When she was in law school, she had to change her whole schedule, her whole routine to ensure that she was doing well and excelling in her classes, etc. Think of this time in your life now as your new era, and your new era to create your life, your new era to develop habits that are going to help support your goal. What that often might look like is you giving up specific things in order to free up time that is needed to be able to lock in to achieve what you want to achieve. Elle Woods used to go out with her friends all the time, get her nails done all the time, whatever. She kept the habits that are important to her, aka the nail salon, self-care, but she didn't go and party all the time. She wasn't going and suntanning as often as she was. Of course, we saw her lock in through the entire movie. That is what you need to do as well. And again, being productive is not just about like doing things you think are productive. So as your It Girl action step, I want you to pick a goal within this major goal. For instance, if your goal is to do really, really well in school and there's a test coming up. Okay, this is your new era. Your mission in life is to get an A+ on this test, whatever it may be. It could be at the gym. You want to lock in and you want to build a nice booty for summer. Okay, fine. Pick a goal, girl. Then I want you to design a daily routine that is going to support you in that goal. So temporarily, you might need to reprioritize your day-to-day routine in order to ensure that you are doing what is necessary to achieve your goal. I want you to plan out your morning, noon, and night, okay? So because we're talking about shorter term goals, things that you can achieve in like a month, in a few weeks, etc., I want you to redesign your morning, your evening, your night routine and integrate those habits that you've already defined that are necessary for you to achieve that thing, figure out when you're going to do it. Like, get really, again, crystal clear, specific. When are you going to work on these things? What are you going to do? And how are you going to do it? Now, I could go on and on forever about how to lock in, how to goal set, etc. If you need that extra help, I have a ton of videos that are going to help you do exactly that. But for the premise of motivating you to lock in, to prove them all wrong, to achieve anything you set your mind to, we're going to get right into the next chapter, which is how to stop allowing other people to define your potential. Look, Warner assumed that Elle could not succeed. He saw her as someone who's so superficial and vapid, whatever, not a serious woman. But that was his perception, not hers. It wasn't reality, okay? So in the movie, yes, she kind of spiraled a little bit and then wanted to change herself to prove that she was a serious woman to get him back. But in actuality, if we're really dissecting this character here, like, that may have not been the best look. We need to, as women, as individuals on our self-improvement journey, know who we are, what we want to achieve in life, and not apologize for that. If someone goes and doubts you, if someone goes and says, you can't do that, oh, you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not talented enough for that, you need to go in your head and be like, oh, screw that person. Like, I don't care what they think. Just because they think that doesn't mean they actually know me, my capabilities, or what's going on in my mind. The only person that knows who you actually are and what you're capable of is you. You know what you're capable of. You know how hard you're willing to work, okay? So it does not matter when everyone else has their own opinions in life. They're perceiving you based on their own insecurities about life, what they think can be achieved. They could have a limited mindset. They could have been hurt in the past, whatever it may be. Don't allow the opinions of other people to completely derail who you want to be and who you are in life. Like, that has nothing to do with your own journey, okay? So again, crystal clear on who you want to be, your goals that you want to set for yourself and achieve. Do not get distracted. Don't let someone go and say, can you really think it's going to work out for you? Like, that's not going to work out, or you're not good enough for that. Other people are always going to underestimate you. That is normal. And actually, that's good. It is better to be misunderstood. It's better to be underestimated, okay? Because then people can go and leave you, let you be. You can go focus on locking in, do your own thing, and prove them all wrong and shock them all. That's amazing. If there is one thing that you take away from this video, let it be to not allow other people's limits to define yours. Okay, you are limitless in what you can do, what you can achieve, the places you can go in life. You need to believe that first and foremost. You want to achieve your dreams, you want to travel the world, you want to have your dream home, you want to have the dream relationship with someone else and yourself, because that's where it starts. You need to believe it. You need to believe in yourself, believe in your capabilities, and never stray from that. Don't let, oh, I failed, maybe they're right, maybe I need to give up. No. It's not. Failure is good. You know why? You learn from it. You grow from it. Get back up. Keep going. Fail again. Get back up. Keep going. Learn. The only true failure in life is when you fail and you give up and you learn nothing from it. No. If you learn something from that failure was a success because it got you closer to where you need to be. So, as an integral action step, I want you to do this reflection exercise. A lot of the times we sadly put labels on ourselves based on our childhood often, and like we are told, oh, Madison's so stupid. Madison can't spell. Madison's not good at this. Madison's not good at that. Whatever it may be. I know I have my own ish. You have your own ish as well. What label were you given as a kid that is something that you don't want to identify with anymore, but kind of has always followed you? You know, the identity that you're stupid, the identity that you're not athletic, the identity that whatever it may be. What do you want to release and let go of to allow you to really become and step into your highest self? And then I want you to pick that identity that you want to release and intentionally release it. Write it down on a piece of paper, crumple it up, shred it, burn it if you can do that safely, and say, I am letting go. This identity no longer serves me. I am no longer someone who has these limiting beliefs. I do not identify as someone who is like this anymore. And then I want you to really think of counter statements. So when those fears of doubt come back in you, whether it be someone else telling you them and like triggering a past wound, like ripping that wound open, or you do that to yourself, you go and say, no, I am good enough. I can do it. I will achieve what I'm setting out to achieve because I know I can. I just have to keep working. I have to stay focused and I will get to where I want to be because I am certain of the destination. And I want you to do that and follow that step. And I want you to follow that process every single time there is a doubt that arises. No. I can do it. It's going to take a lot of work. It might not come easy, but it will eventually come. Now look, girl, I know it's easier said than done to do this, and a lot of you go and say, Madison, I have all of these goals I want to work on, and I love your videos, but I wish you could create like tailored content because it would help me grow and like level up 10 times as. And my answer is, okay, your wish is my command, bippity boppity boo, call me your fairy godmother. I've created a Patreon account where you can go subscribe for less than a cup of coffee a month, $2.99 Canadian dollars, girl, and come to me, DM me, message me in my group chat and say, Madison, this is what's weighing on my heart now. This is a goal I have now. Create a custom podcast for me, and I will. Every other week, I release a bonus customizable podcast episode tailored to all of the requests from my Patreon community. But if you're like, I want to go one step further, and what motivates me is like the behind the scenes. Like, I don't want to see you all glam and dolled up. I want to see you with no makeup, you in your sweatpants, you working out, your house tour, like all of that stuff. Okay, girl. Every Monday, I release a new behind the scenes vlog, super raw, super unfiltered, like not highly edited. It's just like truly an opportunity for us to connect on a deeper level. So if you want those vlogs and the bi-weekly customized content, girl, the Diva Directives tier of my Patreon is for you. You can go click the link in my bio to my Patreon, or go visit Patreon and search up Get Up and Glow to subscribe. So I will see you over there. Chapter number 5 is all about staying true to yourself when you level up. There's so much that can go wrong when you are in pursuit of like your hustle, your dream. Like, sometimes you lock in so hard, you forget who you are and what you value in life, okay? Yes, it's important to lock into your goals, but spending time with family, spending time with friends, making sure you're taking care of yourself, like that is essential too to you being successful. Not only that, like, but in addition to that, never let a pursuit of a goal turn you into someone you don't like, someone who's not authentically you. Look at Elle Woods. Like, the thing I loved about that movie, Legally Blonde, was when she worked, she never went and like wore an ugly black outfit. She stayed true to herself through that process. She was bubbly, she wore pink, she was vibrant, and yes, that was what originally caused her to be perceived as someone who was stupid or vapid or not capable of becoming a lawyer. But she was like, no, I'm not gonna dull my sparkle. I'm not gonna dull myself down. She freaking handed in her pink sparkly scented resume or assignment or whatever. Like, that is so authentically her, and I love that. And that is an element of what made her successful, because she was memorable, she was authentic, and that is so different in today's time where like everyone seems to be like carbon copies of the same thing. Like, allow yourself to be yourself in pursuit of whatever goal that you are chasing. Don't let it distract you from who you truly are. Don't let it turn you into someone that isn't you. Like, don't think, I need to change myself. True productivity, true success comes from building on your strengths, learning what makes you unique, and using that as a leverage. Like, learning how to do that and tap in to your own specific unique traits and like brand, if you will. Like, you are the brand again. You need to brand yourself. You are the brand. Figure out what that is, your qualities, your characteristics, and lean into them. And if you learn how to do that, girl, your success will just go woo. You'll be so magnetic. Everyone will love to be around you. People love to be around authentic people who are just like unapologetically them. It's addicting. And that authenticity, just like Elle Woods, will attract opportunities, it will attract people, it will strengthen your relationships, it will make you memorable, it will allow you to stand out. Like, all of the things that made Elle Woods allowed her to open the doors that it did for her, because she just was different and she wasn't going to apologize or change herself. So as your It Girl action step, I want you to reflect on the traits that make you you, even the ones you think sometimes are like ones you want to avoid. Maybe you're a little silly, you're a little weird, you're quirky, whatever. Write them down. Who are you? Like, draw out yourself a little cartoon character and make a mind map of all of the traits that you would say are associated with who you are as an individual. And then I want you to take those strengths or those traits and figure out ways to utilize them to get you closer to your goals. For instance, if your goal is to become a content creator and you are weird, you're quirky, you're vibrant, you're hilarious, but you're trying to post videos that make you seem like this stereotypical cool girl who's like a little aloof, like mysterious, whatever, don't do that. Start creating content that taps into your strengths. You being super vibrant and funny, like whatever it may be, just let go of that self-doubt or that identity that you are stuck on of thinking like, I need to be perceived this way to be successful. Let that go. Lean into what makes you you. I can promise you, you will find way more success way faster doing that. By the way, if you're curious of what I've been holding through every single one of these It Girl action steps, may I introduce you to the Get Up and Glow notebook. Yes, I've created my own notebook, a place for you to write to all of these It Girl action steps to make sure you're staying accountable and they're all organized into one book. But it's also just a blank, empty notebook, so you could use it for school, you could use it for work, you could use it for a dream journal, a diary, whatever it may be, there's a secret message from me inside. If you are interested in getting the Get Up and Glow notebook and twinning with me, you can do so on Amazon. You can click the link in my bio, or of course go to Amazon and search up the Get Up and Glow notebook. It does, of course, ship for free. This is your reminder that you can do anything you set your mind to. You are strong, you are capable, you are worthy. You need to believe that. Never let anyone doubt you. Never let anyone throw you off your goals or force you into making a change in your life that does not feel authentic to you, okay? You can do anything you set your mind to. I believe it. It is time that you believe it too, girly, and I hope today's video allowed you to get even one step closer to doing that.